You know what I noticed about the supermarkets? They're sort of like the supermarkets over there. They're sort of like
¿Cómo así?
these
Small.
monochromatic colors, white, green. But here, there's like more colors in the packaging.
Yeah. They're a little bit more artful. Over here, it's they're trying to get you hooked, like red Doritos bags. So they say if we could sell Doritos with red, we're gonna use red for all the products, or yellow, bright yellow. Over there, it's more like art.
Y los paquetes chiquitos, ¿no? Esos extra grandísimos de cosas, ¿verdad? No. Pero Gio, te lo digo que aquí tampoco era así cuando yo llegué. Yo fui al mercado, bueno, dice Oscar, tenemos que ir a comprar el mercado. Y le dije, ¿para qué? Dice, para comer. Le dije, pero yo nunca he cocinado. Dice, pero yo sí. Dije, no.
Is that a
A mí
mosquito?
me dijeron, sí,
Fly.
sí. Al
No, that's not a
entrar
fly,
tal
it's a
vez
mosquito.
Es mosquita, no es mosquito.
Because we didn't
sino-
flush the toilet for a long time.
No, no, no. Cuando entramos tal vez porque es
No,
de
that's
las
not a
cosas.
mosquito. That's not a fly. That's a mosquito.
I think it was a fly, a big one.
Gio, y todo en el supermercado era parecido a Francia, a París.
Pero
Todo
era
pequeño.
antes.
Eran los paqueticos todos pequeños, las bananas, chiquitas bananas eran así. Gio, eran casi todos con el mismo molde. Y le dije, papi, dijo, sí, mire, tú olvídate de ver bananas grandes ni plátanos verdes, porque aquí no los hay. No habían plantain, no. Por ejemplo, allá en Conérico. Pero todo era las uvas, no los monchosos así, sino todos como... Ay, mírelo, aquí está en mi mano.
What?
David, I don't see. I don't see.
Where is it? It's a mosquito.
Sí, no, pero es más grande que es como una mosca.
Well, see, we didn't flush the toilet, so they had time to lay their eggs, and it was never not going down.
Oh, I hate those mosquitoes.
Pero no era así esas cosas tan grandes como te digo. En los cafés uno iba a un cafecito, es un café normal como allá, como en París. Ese es el tamaño.
Look at the size of the cup here.
Hágame el favor.
When we went to eat
Look at
over
the size
there,
of this.
when we went to eat over there, they didn't have that size.
No, the coffee that I got in Versailles and Angeline's, that coffee,
Yeah, it was
that was
like-
large.
It was this big.
Yeah.
That was the large.
¿Pero ese era?
That was super large.
That's crazy.
No,
But maybe
aquí
they
era
have,
así.
maybe it's supposed to be like that. Because your
Es que tiene
stomach
que
can't
ser,
really.
tío. ¿Para qué meterme yo dos chocolates?
Eso lo metió.
Well, the thing is,
Mire, en Colombia, ¿tú crees que alguien se
Well,
va a
their mind
comer
is- their mind-
estas papas? Mire, tanto
Ahora
así.
sí, mom. Ahora sí.
¿Sí?
their mind is very concentrated on art, and art is about quality, right? So I think they're like everything. They're trying to squeeze quality into a smaller size, like a diamond, right? A diamond could be small, but it has high quality. So maybe they like, no, we don't want a hot chocolate. If I go to that, remember where you used to, was it where the Pizza Hut used to be, the gas station by the Pizza Hut? If you go there to get a hot chocolate, the hot chocolate is this tall.
Sí,
Yeah, for $1.
sí.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, over there the chocolate was like this, but
No.
the flavor was 10 times better.
Then the big one.
Yeah, so they're going for quality, and I think that idea, the idea is a good idea. Do things quality, do things good.
No, y la gente se acostumbra a tomarse, mire esta Coca-Cola, siendo que la Coca-Cola era la misma talla todo el tiempo. ¿Ves? Y en cervezas había una que se llamaba la Imperial, que era yo creo 4 onzas o 5 onzas, chiquitica y yo creo que era para embullar a los niños a tomar, ¿no? Porque ¿por qué tan chiquita?
Maybe.
Por la chiquita, la
Oh,
costeñita.
your bread fell apart.
Venga, te digo, en toda parte eran las cosas. Por ejemplo, en mi casa, estas papas servían para 3.
But did you
Estas
see the
pequeñas.
mashed potatoes last night?
I know.
That was like a third cup,
I was like, what the
or maybe
heck?
half a cup.
No, the meat, it was like, this is,
Una cucharadita.
that was, I was like, man. They give you
No.
mashed potatoes and what kind of vegetable? They give you a meat, but starch, and they give you vegetables?
Las alberjitas, ¿no?
I had abejitas,
But
and
But a
mashed
little bit,
potatoes.
a little bit.
In that little cup of the French fries, they put.
Albejitas. That was tiny.
Debe
It
ser
was
así,
a
tío.
ripoff.
No, debe ser así. Ok, no cobren lo que no deben cobrar, ¿no? Pero sí, ¿para qué servir como empezó aquí hace, sí, 50 o más? Pero cuando yo llegué aquí no eran esas tazas de café, no
Well, you know
eran-
what? The thing about it is this. They also do different courses. So they do the aperitivo, el pan.
Todo medido.
Pues sí, pero no solo eso. Like normalmente yo creo que la gente pide the appetizer, la cosa, después del postre.
No sé, pero yo vi esa gente comiéndose eso y así. Se pararon las dos muchachas, se limpiaron el plato, pero quedan bien. Pero eso se comenzó fue aquí en Estados Unidos. Uno tampoco vería esa clase de... María Emma, mi amiga, era un poquito, yo creo que pesaría 140 libras y la llamaban la gorda. Las muchachas no eran gordas en el pueblo. María Emma y Inés. Y decía, las gordas van a venir a la fiesta, no sé qué. Y María Emma nunca se casó y era linda, pero para...
One thing also, if you're fat in Paris, you have money.
Sí,
You need to be able to feed that
sí, porque yo vi unos niños
here it's
bien
easy to be
flaquitos.
fat because you can buy a lot of things bigger size and less price. But over there, it's same price, smaller size.
Es el mismo
So if
pre-
you're
sí.
big and fat,
Tiene que
you
comer,
need to have money.
tiene que
How are you?
Tiene que gastar.
Or eating a
Eso
lot of
estaba yo
carbs?
viendo.
No, over there it's more about flavor, enjoying the flavor,
but
not the.
But the big people, because I saw about 5 fat people,
Yeah.
women. I didn't see any men.
No.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't see too many fat guys. I saw mostly women that were
I
fat.
saw about 5
Y
fat
poquitas, no
people.
tantas.
That's funny. Yeah, it's true.
Y eran
The-
turistas.
I remember seeing
No, I
fat
don't think
guys.
so. One worked at the church one night. So either you're making it yourself from scratch, which you can do that,
Yeah.
and then it's not going to be expensive, but still, those ingredients, todo es chiquito.
Diana,
They're,
así
they're going
era
for
en
they're
Colombia.
going
Así
they're
era.
going they're going for quality because when you go into the supermarkets there, they have an area that's just for charcuterie. What do you call it? The marble with the cheese and the meats. We don't have that here. We have a small one,
There's
but
deli.
they have a big one. They have a big one, but with duck liver. I saw there's all this exotic stuff that you usually eat very rarely here. Over there, it's no more normal to eat that. So they're going for the flavor. They're going for the pate, but the pate they buy is this big, and they're not going so much for the crackers.
And in more than one
They,
restaurant,
they do the pate with the baguettes. So they have a little piece of baguette with a little pate with the duck liver, a little cheese. And remember when we asked for 3 cheeses? They gave us 3 small pieces of cheese.
Y
Not
comen-
here. You ask for
comen,
a charcuterie. They give you a lot. We should. Did we take a picture of that? It's just tiny.
But the people in the restaurant yesterday, the Grand Cabor, they had a nice presentation of a dish. I think it was seafood.
Oh yeah.
That was a nice presentation. It was like this
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
¿qué?
It had a lot of different things on that thing.
But I think it was seafood. En donde fuimos, donde filmaron la película ayer, a tomar el trago
Sí.
con el queso, la pareja que estaba allá, tenían, no sé qué pidieron, pero les trajeron una
Una
cosa,
bandeja.
pero alta, como de
Alta,
2
sí,
niveles.
Eso le iba a decir que a su merced. Tienen unos,
Pero
unos
yo creo-
stands como así de altos y le pusieron la bandeja arriba.
Pero eso fue los appetizers, creo.
Sí.
No sé si fueron
No
los
sé
appetizers.
porque era bastante.
Pero parecía como seafood.
No seafood como había lechuga y cosas, ¿ves? Sí,
Should have asked them.
pero te digo una cosa, entonces, digamos un New York steak de 8 onzas, ¿cuánto valdría?
No, not even in New York. A filet mignon.
Well, you had
Grilled,
churrasco.
grilled.
You had churrasco yesterday.
¿Qué tal los churrascos in Colombia where it's like this and it's a good churrasco?
Sí.
I don't get into churrasco too much. It's too chewy.
La carne en Colombia es buena porque
But what about the
es tan
New York steaks
abundante
from
y es
Costco
tan
that I
barata.
get?
La carne era lo más barato. El pollo era lo caro en mi época. El pollo era...
When I went to the Franprix, the little store by our house, they were selling the cuts of beef como empacada ahí individualmente, como si
¿Dónde?
en el supermercado, allá.
Allá.
Y era como 23, 25, como un pedazo, así como el tamaño de Costco, pero uno.
Un paquete.
Un steak de New York, así como
Ah, sí.
así. Era como 23, 25 euros. Y no tenían bastantes, tenían uno o dos, porque la gente no lo está comprando.
No, una
And in
familia.
more than one restaurant, when I was checking out what restaurants to go to, in more than one restaurant, they serve duck.
Yeah.
Lamb?
No.
Foie gras?
That was French food. Most of the restaurants, if you
Foie gras.
yeah, if you look at their menus, it's French. It's not American. It's not
Well,
continental.
the French don't eat beef?
No, they eat a lot of that. Their food, their restaurants. I was thinking they're gonna have something for American tourists. It was all geared for the French palate. It was all this weird stuff that is famous in France.
Y conejo.
Conejo,
Conejo, lamb, and...
duck.
Y duck, sí,
I just
señor.
got bit right here.
¿Qué quiere?
I know I just got bit right here by a mosquito.
¿El mosquito?
Yeah, something.
Hay
It
uno.
it had to be the toilets.
Pero venga, te digo...
Well, they haven't had anything to
a mí
eat
se me
other than
hizo-
water.
Se
All
me
they need is
hizo
water
que,
to reproduce.
que cuando ven esas clases de en francés, de los chefs franceses, que yo miro en televisión, veo, ay, qué delicias, cómo hacen esto, cómo hacen el otro, ¿no?
No, you have to get to. Some of those videos I saw with the Americans in France, they were eating that French stuff, and some of it was like, you have to grow to like that. You can just start off. I mean, the pate, anybody can do that, but some of this stuff is that you have to get used to it. Like they would have this
What's
thing.
wrong?
They would have this thing with
Oh, I
Dan.
thought
You
you
have
were
mochas coming out here and thing.
No me
She's like,
acordé
Dan goes, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "What's wrong?"
no, me,
She has
me
a
acordé
greenie hanging out here.
imagínate
No,
que-
but no, they had this video of the French people going to a restaurant, and they had a thing where they get radishes and some jelly from something, I don't know, duck jelly, and they would. So some of those things like you go to France, oh, I want to eat French. No, I'll eat the famous stuff like quiche, beignet, But the weird stuff, I'm not gonna, come on.
No, pero venga,
It's not
te digo,
French.
dice...
They should.
Dice la señora Anita no, que fulana prepara un conejo, pero la cosa más deliciosa, dice Álvaro, sí, a mí me gusta como lo prepara. Y Oscar dice, a mí se me hace delicioso. Entonces, en esta comida, hicieron el tal conejo y longaniza, pero la longaniza que le pusieron a Oscar era como de aquí a aquí, ¿ves? Una longaniza bien grande, ¿no? Entonces me sirven a mí el freaking conejo con papas en
Where is this
chupe,
at? In
en
Spain?
Chía,
Oh.
en Chía. Entonces,
You mean Alvaro's house?
en Álvaro, sí, en Chía. Y Alvarito comiendo aquí, Oscar comiendo aquí, y las otras allá. Y entonces empieza Oscar. ¡Qué delicia de conejo! Te lo digo que se le vuelve la boca a uno agua. Y cortaba y cortaba. Yo corté un poquito a ver para probarlo, ¿no? Y nomás viendo el conejo se me quitó el este. Entonces
You
sigue,
pass me
sigue
over there,
Oscar
there's
diciendo,
napkins.
Then you guys one here.
sigue Oscar diciendo, está de exquisito ese conejo. Y yo lo veía y seguía viendo el conejo y la salchicha que me dieron a mí, una salchicha grande igual, ¿no? Una salchicha con longaniza, y estaba deliciosa. Yo me comí mi
Then give me
longaniza.
your paper, put it on top of here.
Yo me comí mi longaniza y el conejo lo miraba y lo miraba y yo decía, ¿qué hago? ¿Me lo como o no? Y Oscar sigue diciendo, qué delicia de conejo. Entonces yo le digo, Oscar, te doy mi conejo y tú me das tu longaniza. Fue el chiste de la mesa. Porque Oscar me miró que quería matarme. Es que dijo, no, nena, estoy bien. Dice, le digo, mijo, seguía hablando del conejo tan delicioso.
Mommy, your piece of paper.
Y yo dije, no, yo no me como el conejo, te lo digo. Y claro, como lo vi tan entusiasmado hablando del conejo, le dije, te cambio mi conejo por tu longaniza. Y empiezan a reírse, no, Álvaro se paró. Y le
Then put
dije,
your
¿por qué le
trash in
pareció? Dice, la cara de Oscar te miró como te mato o no. Dice que la cara que hizo
But
Oscar
mom,
cuando dijo, no, estoy
conejo,
bien.
conejo tastes like chicken?
No, yo en realidad no te puedo
Oh,
decir.
let me see. That is a mosquito. Ooh.
Yo no te puedo decir porque a mí yo no he comido. En Chía lo hacían, yo creo por igual. Cuando yo viví con ellos, cuando estaba esperando el baby, yo no vi que comieran conejo. Yo no vi en ninguna parte. Mi mamá no comía cordero. Mi mamá, cordero. No aprendimos a comer cordero porque mi mamá no le gustaba. Y decía, uy, nomás me fastidia. Entonces, ¿cómo íbamos a aprender a comer eso? Lo único era carne,
Cordero es
carne,
lamb.
carne.
Lamb.
¿Ves?
Okay.
Porque la carne fuera de eso era barata. Uno iba ese mismo día, mandaban por la carne y decía, deme una librita de esto y una de esta, no sé qué, y era barato, pero un pollo era muy caro. Entonces el pollo era para ciertas ocasiones. Ahora el pollo allá es como aquí, pero la carne allá se volvió más cara, pero sigue siendo un precio especial, muy buena carne. Y unas vitrinas llenas de
I remember
carne.
Alvarito made a barbecue in his backyard, and it was tasty, and it was beef steak, but very thin.
Like churrasco.
Fajitas.
No, I don't think it was churrasco. Maybe it was. I don't know what it was, but it was like little pieces of beef, and then they had the papa criollas también with sal.
Ah, sí, era asado.
Those are
I was
good.
eating un asado, right?
Delicioso.
And I think they had. There's mosquito.
Ooh.
So we have mosquitoes all over the place tonight. You guys are gonna be getting bit for the next couple of days until you start flushing the toilet. Or what else do you have standing water in here? You have that machine for the air condition
No, I returned that.
because of that.
Yeah, there was a little
Where
larva.
else
No,
do you?
pero
Where
ya
else
ves-
do you?
There it is.
Mira,
That's a fly. That's a fly. That's
esa es
fine.
el fly la que está.
But
Está
there's
en la
flies and
cocina.
mosquitoes. But you just look in your house. Maybe there's water anyway. But I remember that barbecue. I remember the flavor. It was not
Delicioso.
a lot of
It's
food.
around like
Era
It was
delicioso.
not a lot of food, but the flavor. I'm like, man, the flavor of the papas con sal, the papa criollas. Do you put papa criollas on the barbecue grill? No.
No, las
I don't know how they cooked it, but
no, lo que pasa es que las papas criollas son tan tiernitas que las echas, las deja hervir y después las fríen en
Okay.
mantequilla o en aceite, ¿ves?
okay, but I was like, man, this is the flavor. I never forget the flavor of the beef, but
Sí.
it wasn't a lot of beef. It was just little pieces.
No, la señora Anita cocinaba una vez, le escribí que me mandara la fórmula de una carne que hacía un asado, pero esa carne sabía, pero también el corte, porque allá dicen corte tal, de esta parte.
I don't remember it was.
Lo
She would also
mejor
like
es,
chewing gum. You're like,
creo que la mejor es cerca de la más dura es cerca de las costillas, la carne más dura. Entonces ellos saben cuál es la carne, se llama muchacho, se llama sobrebarriga, el flan steak, sobrebarriga, pecho.
Mom, look it.
Ay, ¿y cuándo lo? Ah, esa es la
No,
cosita.
el caja para el
Guardarla, sí.
That's
La vamos a
funny. We
poner
actually
aquí.
went up. Mom, we were on this level. We were on this
No,
level.
uy, no.
And how many times did we see it? On New Year's, we were seeing it.
Uy, Dios mío. Uy.
So when you see this in the future, you know, you were
I
touching
watched
it. You touched it.
I touch it. Ay, no. No, y anoche la comida. ¿Yanita? Yeah. Ay, que quiero que me tape esto para mañana mi comida.
Put it in a plastic Tupperware.
You gotta check your sugar first.
¿Ah?
You gotta check your sugar.
No, ahorita ya que me vaya a acostar me checo esta para no...
Are you getting sleepy?
Yo creo que
I feel like I'm getting a little sleepy.
sí. Ay, mire, pasó la mosca por acá. Ahorita cojo
Dan, don't throw this away.
No.
That's where we're gonna keep our.
The thing is, we actually touched this.
¿Cómo?
People see it in pictures. We were touching it. How many times did we see it in the subways, in the bus, on New Year's? So you keep that thing and put it in here.
Ay, sí, Dios
What I would do is keep it in here.
Claro.
Put it,
The
put,
box?
no, the
Put it
little
in the
statue.
box?
Put it in the box and leave it there. Yeah.
No, el balsa, la cajita en
Don't
el...
throw away the box.
No. Ay, Dios mío, pero es increíble cómo... Bueno, yo con esa ligereza para todo, pero...
The first time I went to Paris, I didn't go in the Eiffel Tower. I was like, that was a mistake. I'm sorry.
¿Por qué?
No, because I guess we thought it was too expensive. But it wasn't expensive.
¿Pero cuántos días tuvieron?
We were there for 5 days, but we should have done that. We should have done that. But we were like, nah, you guys want to go? Nah, we saw it. That's it. I'm like,
What?
nah,
Y
we
toda la
turned it
gente
down.
hace
We
así.
wanted because we don't want to pay it. But we're
Go
like, we
where?
should have done it.
Go where?
Go in the Eiffel Tower. We should have went up the Eiffel Tower. We saw it.
No, pero ¿qué te iba a decir? Pero es que vimos tanto. Claro que no mucha gente puede irse y estarse 15 días, ¿no?
Mm-hmm.
La gente va por 3 días máximo, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm. But we did a lot of walking. These mosquitoes are biting me on my ankles and my feet.
Pero te sientes...
No, the mosquitoes are biting me on underneath my pants and my ankles.
Claro.
There's a lot. There's a lot of mosquitoes.
Wow.
¿En dónde?
No, you know how they're not biting your feet.
No.
What was I gonna say?
Mom, I told Mom about I told Diane about the dream I had with Dad last night.
¿El dream de qué?
I had a dream with Dad last night. It was interesting. That yeah, I told Diane already on the airplane that we were at some party and in Dad's house, right? But it wasn't our house. It was some strange house, but it was big. And I found out that some kids from the party, some children, they went in a room which is like the garage where they keep the cars. And I knew that they shouldn't have been there because there was important documents there that they shouldn't be near, right?
Yeah.
There was documents that Dad was taking care of that were so important that no one should be in that room but only him. So I told
What
Dad,
was
so
it?
270, me voy a poner un poquito de insulina.
insulina or
Just a
metformin?
little bit.
Insulina?
Informe, tal vez una,
No sé.
sí. Una,
Because that's, ahora comiste un poquito de esto, no
sí,
tanto.
pero por la noche
And plus you had the banana.
se me baja.
But the insulin's gonna make you drop too much por la noche.
Este,
The
La
insulin's
insulina?
gonna make
insulin, sí.
it's gonna make you drop too much, maybe metformin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, Mom, so I tell Dad in a dream, I go, there's children in the room with the important documents. It was like a garage or cars, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, let's go over there. We have to get the documents. So me and Dad go over to the garage. It was a garage. It had cars, but it was a big garage that could have like 20 cars. And it was clean and everything, right? So we go there, and Dad gives me the documents, and I look at the documents. It was like this thick, and the paper was white paper, but it was a little sparkly. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like como how do you say sparkly in Spanish? But it was the papers was like
Brillante.
it's como
Brillante.
yeah. Give me mine. You have my ticket also?
Yeah, your boarding pass?
Yeah, just for recuerdos. Yeah, anyway, so it was the paper was como sparkling, and I go. He goes, put it in your shirt. So I put it in my shirt. And then we walked out of there. We're walking in his house. And then I started thinking, like, if this is so important, and people must know that you have it, and they also must know that the children went in there in the room they shouldn't have been in, so we might be in trouble. So then someone came who was important, like from the government, and they took Dad. Right?
Dios mío.
They took Dad and like to see what's going on.
Por-
But I had the documents, right?
Por el Trump.
Yeah, so I had the documents, and I'm like, oh man, so they know someone's watching us. Like they know that we have the documents. And then I'm walking in the house. I'm like, man, so we're sort of in trouble. And then someone from like a guy dressed in plain suit, like the government agent, comes from behind me, grabs my arm. And he goes, come with me. And then I go, why did you give my dad the effing documents? I'm like, my dad's in trouble now. Why did you choose him to take the effing documents? And the guy looked at me like he smiled. I don't know why he smiled, but I think he smiled because he knew why he gave it to Dad. And then later, I'm at a table with Dad. Dad's sitting across from me. I go, Dad, I forgot. I don't know. I wasn't using the word documents. They gave you these special things because you're so honest. I go, I go, I'm proud of you. And I was crying in the dream. I was crying.
Oh.
I was like, Dad, I'm proud of you because you're so honest. They gave it to you because you're so honest. And then in the dream, I was crying. That was funny. It
Y
was
era
a dream.
cierto, papi sí no podía tumbar a nadie. A él sí lo tumbaron. Varias gente con préstamos. Y yo decía, mi hijo, no podemos. Entre otras cosas, Eduardo iba a venir la esposa, no tenía para el arriendo del apartamento, le faltaba para dar el primero y el último. Y vino y le dijo, nena, ¿cómo hacemos si no? Le dije, ay, pero él lo necesita para, ya llega la esposa. Entonces papi se rebuscó y le prestó $60. Y él vino, se arregló y todo eso, y él era tan listo, Eduardo, y entonces vino y le trajo una botella de whisky, esas de Four Rosas, que yo le digo que será lo...
We have them here.
¿Sí?
That's not whiskey, that's bourbon.
Y
I think it's 3 roses
y
or 4
$20.
roses.
Y dice, gracias por tu préstamo, compadre, y aquí está esto con él. Y dice Oscar después, nena, pero qué listo. Le dije, ay, pero llegó la esposa, papi, no. Dice, sí, él es así. Pero de los 60 le devolvió como que 30 o algo así.
I got this bottle because I thought Tony was going to come over, and he never came over. This is Four Roses.
Ah, no, el Four Rosas que yo les es de como un whisky, con la botella de un whisky.
Well, no, this is Four Roses, Mom.
¿Y ese es Four Rosas?
It's bourbon. It's not whiskey. It's bourbon whiskey. It's whiskey, but bourbon whiskey. I got this because I thought Tony was coming over there. He never came over.
Oh. Bueno, en esa época había un whisky que era como la botella de un vino, del vino normal, y decía Four Roses, era el fondo en beige y en oscuro las rositas, ¿no? Y entonces el Eduardo viene y le trae una botella de esas que valía por ahí, yo creo que valía por ahí $5, ¿no? Y la otra plata le dice, gracias compadre, me ayudaste mucho, no sé qué, y nos tumbó en la plata. Pero papi, ir a quedar mal con alguien, no. Una vez, tú sabes que pagamos a un banco y el balance era 13 centavos, y hizo el cheque por, digamos, era 20 con 13 centavos, ¿verdad? Y mandó el cheque y no los 13 centavos. Y entonces, cuando fui a ver por el crédito, tenía mal crédito. Y yo, mal crédito, si yo hago mis pagos y todo. Y dice, en este no, y era los 13 centavos. Es una lección. Cuando es así, sea un penny, tiene que pagarlo, ¿no? Porque ellos juegan es con números, no con realidades. Pero yo recuerdo que por los 13 centavos dijo, vean, nena, aquí no se puede. Yo lo hice porque dije 13 centavos para un banco, que voy a hacer el cheque por eso, ¿no?
Yeah.
No, señor, cuando fui a ver estaba mal crédito por 3 centavos. Tuvo que ir a hacer papeleo y que le quitaran eso la señorita dijo, sí, pero es que no sé, así sea un penny. Ellos trabajan con números. Y si estos 13 no están pagos, no están pagos. Y después no.
Something happened. Look at
What happened? What happened?
the abuelo de Idaho, Mexico, heard gunshots. Look.
Gunshots on an airplane?
A veces.
Why would you shoot a gun on an airplane? 'Cause
No, I think it was outside. La aerolínea informó que había
tiroteo.
varios pasajeros de vuelo 165. They were in terror al escuchar tiros en la pista justo antes de despegar en la pista. Este ataque armado es una respuesta de grupos criminales mexicanos por la recaptura de Ovidio Guzmán, el hijo de Chapo, durante un operativo militar.
Ay, qué desgraciado.
The thing is that Mexican government is run by narco people. So Mexico is screwed.
¿Por qué sigue?
Mom, well, the thing is, not the drug business is one business, but most governments are run by businesses. But Mexico is run by the drug business, the illegal drug business.
Sí, ya cogieron uno que está
Other countries it's run by the oil, or it's run by gas, or it's run by this. But some countries are run by the illegal drugs, and Mexico is a narco government.
Pero cómo ha seguido más y más y más y más y más. Bueno, con
That's kind of embarrassing.
con
It's
este
kind of embarrassing.
vecino.
It's like,
No, con un vecino.
but this
como
country
este.
also, we're not run by. We don't run it. We don't have a democracy. They're not counting our votes. If it's Trump, they don't count our votes. So they're getting liberals in there. People, the billionaires don't want Trump. The billionaires who run the mafia here, they don't want Trump. They don't want Putin. They don't want Bolsonaro. They robbed Bolsonaro too in Brazil.
Ay, qué pesado. No, pero por ejemplo en el Valle del Cauca hoy aquel día han matado no sé cuántos soldados.
That's Cali, right? Cali?
En Cali. Cantidad de soldados.
For what?
La mafia.
Because they're arresting narco people or what?
Ya,
For venganza.
por venganza, si matan a uno
So
de
if they
los-
arrest someone, they
si
say,
arrestan,
o
entonces
matan, si arrestan o matan un mafioso,
un mafioso
hacen un venganza contra la
y
policía.
contra la policía y mandaron una vez no sé cuántos. Ay, mira el mosco, mira el mosco.
No, you can't. The fly is not a problem. They just bother you. But the mosquitoes is the one who bite you.
Pero fíjate que armas que están vengándose matando a los soldados en todo lado, en la costa, por todo lado. So, la mamá que se va su hijo al servicio y no.
Okay, we're finishing the dinner for the night we came back from Paris. We just
Y nos
finished our dinner.
comimos una comida muy americana,
And we have
deliciosa,
Whoppers.
y recordando esos momentos que pasamos en París tan increíble, inolvidables, porque es una ciudad, París. No habrá otro París en el futuro, es único. Ojalá siga siendo la ciudad de la humanidad, porque toda la belleza que hay ahí, toda la historia, es que es imposible ya que se vuelva a producir algo así, ¿no? Pero estoy feliz.
We went to how many Christmas markets? Like 4, right? The main one was Jardín de Tullerías. But we also went to the Christmas market in Saint Michel. We went to the Christmas market. Where else?
Fuimos algunas veces, dos veces.
Tullerías was our first Christmas market, and we had beignets there, right? And we had the
Lafayette.
chestnuts. We had the chestnuts there.
Lafayette.
At Saint Michel, we walked around. In Saint Germain, they had a Christmas market, but it was along the sidewalk, right? That's where I got the turon.
Yeah.
And
Ay,
I
no
think
sé
we did
qué.
some other. Oh, there was a Christmas market in front of Hotel de Ville. So we went to 4 or 5 at least, but we didn't go to the biggest one, which was in front of CNET in La Défense.
¿Dónde es eso?
And also by Bastille.
But still, what?
When we went to the Bastille, we noticed that they were breaking down
Yeah,
a
it's true.
Christmas
Yeah,
one.
we didn't know that. We just didn't know. We didn't know.
Didn't know.
We didn't know. If we would have Googled biggest Christmas markets in Paris, that would have helped us out.
Yeah. But anyways,
But the
we
Christmas
got the
market,
idea.
the Jardín de Tullerías was a big Christmas market. It was not small.
And that one at DeVille was really
Yeah, so we went to two nice ones.
2 big, super nice ones.
Pero tampoco las cosas no son muy baratas.
Well,
Digamos,
the beignets were
los precios a mí se me hicieron
The turon I got ripped off, $20.
Sí.
20,
But
20
you
no,
brought down the price.
well, it's 24. He goes,
You brought down the price,
but the
Gio.
guy was a thief. The guy was a thief. He's not being
Well, that's
honest.
what I noticed that some people there, they have that attitude. Like in
Okay.
Cartagena,
They're trying to rip you off.
esas ciudades que son muy turísticas,
Sí.
dicen, no, este es un gringo, no sabe nada.
Sí, fue que en mi cara.
I
le
told the
dije,
guy, I want 3 pieces like this big, and he was pretending he didn't understand what I was saying. He goes, I'm gonna cut it here. What do you want it here or here? He had a loaf like this. He goes, you want me to do this far back or this? I'm like, I want 3 pieces like this. So he was he was a thief, you know. Those type of people are terrible for tourism. The government should find those people and
shoot
give them the guillotine. Give them the Marie Antoinette.
No, pero en toda
So
parte.
wait, Marie Antoinette was with Louis XIV?
I'm not 100% sure. I think so. I'm going to
¿Qué?
take this. Marie Antoinette, la reina que mataron.
Sí.
I think she was married to Louis XIV. Louis XIV, I think, is the one he lost his head too. Okay, Mom, say bye-bye. Okay, we're signing off for the dinner when we came back.
Hoy, el día 5.
We're signing off.
We're signing off. Bye.
Estamos diciendo gracias Dios mío y gracias Gio y Diana
Y la vida
por
es
ese
linda.
treat
y
que
mi
me
vida la
dieron
tengo dura.
inolvidable.
Mi vida
que
la
Dios
tengo
me
dura.
bendiga, y que la pasé divino en algo que nunca había soñado que iría a suceder. Pero es la voluntad
sucedió.
de Dios. Gracias, Dios mío.
Mami, pongo eso en la nevera.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.